What's good, Internet? My name is Attack Slug, and welcome back to Wrestling Revolution 3D on the PC, where I am no longer your WWE champion. Not because I was pinned, I lost in a 5-way. Not because I was in a Longhorn Steakhouse and had a bit of the bubbly. No, I was unfairly beaten in a 5-way, and The Miz is now your WWE champion. And to follow that, now we have a steel cage 4-man escape to victory. Who will escape to victory? Will it be me? I have my doubts. Anyway, welcome to a fine Wednesday here on the program. Alexander Wolf back at it again with Killian Dane. And good God, there is one thing that we need to talk about today, and it is my absolute favorite news story of the entire year. Somebody stole the AEW title while Chris Jericho took a limo to a Longhorn Steakhouse. That's like taking a limo to an Olive Garden. Took a limo to a Longhorn Steakhouse and it went back. Oh, Daniel Bryan. Yes. Went back. The limo went back to the hotel, came back to get Jericho, and the AEW title was gone. And that is the funniest damn story of the year. Now, I will say, right before recording this video, the Tallahassee police have found the title. It is no longer missing. But in the interim, they turned it into an angle. Jericho has launched a worldwide search, and it is the best damn news story. Oh, there he is, folks! There he is. It is the best damn news story happening this year, and I love it so much. Every part of that is so 1000% carny professional wrestling. It is so good. You couldn't make it up if you tried. It is amazing. The fact that Jericho took a limo to a steakhouse that is a chain restaurant. The fact that Jericho was in a Longhorn Steakhouse when one of his major podcast... Oh, this is going to be a terrible camera angle. When one of his major podcast sponsors is Omaha Steaks. Just everything about this is delightful. And of course, getting Jericho on Instagram and just playing it up and having a little bit of the bubbly is just, it's so good, man. It is so freaking good on every level. I love it so much. Let me escape. Is this non-title? Like, Miz is in here. Let me escape. It is so absolutely amazing, and I just, I love it. Because now you can play into it in a wrestling fashion. It's like, alright, well, who stole the belt? Who drove the limo? There are so many avenues you can go down with this angle. It is so good. And Attack Slug! Gonna win this Escape the Cage match. Hit the floor. Oh! Look at that! Who won that belt back? It was for the title. Sorry, Miz. Cage expert over here. And your new two-time WWE champion. Sorry, Miz. Mouse cursor. My bad. Things happen. Meeting Double A. Arn Anderson. He has a match. He doesn't think he can beat. So he needs me in his corner. The enforcer needs an enforcer. And he's gonna pay me $6,000 to do it? Hell yeah. Always down to help Double A. Guest manager, one-on-one. Who's it gonna be, Double A? With, I guess, Paige as the ref here. Who's it gonna be? Who is your opponent, Arn Anderson? And again, I gotta now fix the camera angle the other way because Okay. So yes, this is just absolutely fantastic. And if AEW is smart, they will have this... Oh, Big E is his opponent. They will have this thing go on until at least the end of the year with this whole title and everything else. It's just so good. Hey, Big E! That's mine! That's mine, bro! What are you doing here? It's my belt, Big E. Give it back. Give it back! Well, alright. The distraction from Attack Slug with his title belt. And now Big E and Arn Anderson going at it. I want my belt. Paige! My belt, Paige! Seriously. I am the champion. That's right. Anyhow. So, honestly, world titles being stolen does not happen very often. 1965, Bruno. Someone broke into his car and stole his title, and it was never found. In 2006, Brock Lesnar was your IWGP champion, and he came back to the US and refused to go back to Japan. So yeah, he technically stole it, but they knew where it was, and they were afraid to come get it because, you know, Brock Lesnar on his ranch with his guns. You know, there was that. But honestly, it does not happen all that often, especially for a new promotion. Having their world title be stolen is crazy business. It's crazy. So that is just... No, Kofi! I punched you. I punched you, Kofi! Get back here. Come on now. Kofi, get back here. Stop ducking me. Arn, get the job done. Spine on the pine. So yeah, just fantastic story all around. I love every single last part of it. It's so good, and I'm enjoying it. And I'm hopefully, in true wrestling fashion, they will play it up a whole lot. A whole lot. So, I can't even touch anybody here. It's a problem. But hey, the distraction for Arn. Nope. Yes, Arn! Get it done, Arn. Ref bump on page. Anyhow, SmackDown Live was last night. And predictably, Corey Graves made reference to this whole thing with Jericho and that belt. So, of course, you know, Wrestling 101. Because that's what you do. Now then, Bayley came out at the beginning to explain her actions on what she did on Raw, being a heel, right? And it seems like what they're going to go with here with Bayley is... Oh, hey, Kofi, I can't do any moves. What's happening here? I can't punch is the problem. I can hit B to pick up. I can grapple. There we go. I can't punch, though. So it seems like that Bayley is going to be going with, hey, I'm a heel who thinks I'm a face. And honestly, Kurt Angle was great at that. Bob and Big E, come on. Bob Backlund in the mid-90s was great at being a heel who thinks they're a face. So yes, that angle works fine for Bayley. It's still pretty good. Ty Dillinger's rep with Mike Chioda. Not good. Harper has pulled out. Why? When I am now your WWE champion, Harper says, you know what? Never mind. I don't want a piece of the slug. Peace out. Weird. Roman Reigns defeated Braun Strowman and is your new Universal Champion. Jay Briscoe defeated Dalton Castle and is the new ROH World Champion. Flip Gordon went to Impact. Tyrus went to New Japan. And another multi-man match. It's a furniture smash. So you had Bayley, out comes Charlotte, out comes Sasha, steel chairs, all that bit of business, whatever. It happens, it's fine. And then your next King of the Ring matchup was Ali versus Elias, and shockingly, Elias advances, beating Ali. So that's a bit of a curious bit of booking, but okay, sure, fine. You had Alexa. Oh, here's Arn. He's mad that I didn't get him to his promised land beating Big E. You know, Arn, look, you're old. Big E's a young stud. These things happen, right? So Alexa and Nikki lost to Mandy and Sonya, Fire and Desire. And I guess they're in line now to get their shot for those women's tag team titles. Wolf is still here, doing Wolf things, howling, whatever. You had Gable and Joe backstage. Joe making them short jokes because, you know, that's kind of what they're doing with Gable at the moment. Randy Orton cutting a promo, being like, look, I destroyed you, Kofi. And then the Revival brought out Kofi, destroyed him some more because Big E's out with injury. Xavier out with an injury. So they continue destroying Kofi week after week. And to me that says, all right, you destroy Kofi all the way up to that show at Clash, and then Kofi wins. So, you know, just my opinion on that. I made history being a two-time WWE champion. Thanks, fans, cheering me on. The Miz, you don't deserve it. I'm the champ. My time is now. Once again, the light of SmackDown. Arn! Bro, Arn. He's like, I'm leaving. No, Arn, that's my title. And somebody here gonna go through a table. It's gonna be table time. And I hope it's not gonna be me, Arn. What the happened? My health! Arn Anderson is still a monster. Just thoroughly destroyed my health in a headlock. Half my health is gone. what in the blue hell? Thankfully, there's no pinfalls here. So health, not really important as long as someone goes through a freaking piece of furniture, man. Anyhow, the next King of the Ring matchup was Andrade and Gable. And shockingly, a surprise victory from Chad Gable. Like, awesome stuff. Gable advances. Oh, no, don't get off table. Gable advances in King of the Ring. So it's going to be Gable and Elias next week. Alright? What? The table didn't break. What the hell, bro? It was a neck breaker and the table didn't break. I am shook. I am shocked. Not cool. Not cool. There! Wolf eliminated. Attack Slug. Still doing it. Woo! So now it's just me and Arn and Sheamus. And putting it back together. Get out of here, Wolf. You lost, bro. You lost. Accept it. Learn to love it. Learn to love it. Now, Arn. Oh no, back elbow. So, I feel like, to me, it seems like you could totally have a Baron Corbin, Chad Gable finals for King of the Ring. And would they put over Chad Gable as King of the Ring? I think that's a better option than Baron Corbin, but look, man. I still think Corbin is the likely favorite for King of the Ring in those finals. But I would love King Gable. Like, seriously. And also, to point out here, the fact that you had those weeks of everyone's like, why is Chad Gable backstage taking notes? What is the point of that whole gimmick? And guess what? He used them notes, and he beat Andrade. So, you know, doing the research. Good stuff. No! I am no longer your WWE champion. It's going to be either Sheamus or Arn Anderson. Good God. Good God. Anyhow, Aleister Black was back in the ring, finally. He was backstage in a thing, and then, alright, I'm going to the ring, screw this. I need someone to pick a fight with me. And guess what? Somebody did. It was Shelton Benjamin, and he lost. So, you know, there was that. Now then, your 24/7 shenanigans for this show involved Bo Dallas winning the belt from Drake Maverick. Drake Maverick winning it back, and then R-Truth is now your 14-time 24/7 champion. So he needs a couple more there, and he's going to beat Ric Flair and be 16 and then 17. He's going to beat Flair and Cena as 16-time champion. Good stuff. After that, Nakamura came out to fight a jobber, and you had Sami Zayn playing the part of Leo Rush on the microphone during the match, encouraging Nakamura to beat that jobber, and that was fine for what it was. EY is here. He's mad that Wolf got out. I don't know. He's here, man. But it's still going to be between Arn and Sheamus. Who goes through a table first? I don't know. But your main event was BRYAN wanted that apology from Roman Reigns. He's not a liar. He wants that apology for being called a liar. And your new WWE champion is Sheamus. Bella! Alright, sure. It's just getting hot. It's just a case of hot potato here with this title. Rusev renewed his deal. Raw has poached Zach Gibson for $600,000. Ring of Honor has Matt Taven and Jay Briscoe as our new tag team champions. Aaron Rex has gone to be a free agent. MVP is sad. And nothing on the schedule. So the main event was BRYAN and Roman. Here comes Rowan and said, you know what? I admit it. I did it. And I'm going to crush you at Clash of Champions. And then put BRYAN through a table. So no one tells Rowan what to do. Now, if you believe that at face value, sure, good for you. But if you were a mastermind like Daniel Bryan, wouldn't you have this all set up to make it look like that it wasn't you at all, but then it ends up being you at the end of it? Maybe. Things could happen, you never know. It's wrestling. Swerves on swerves on swerves. And speaking of swerves, I think this video series is pretty much done, you guys. So I gotta find something else for this 5 p.m. slot. We're gonna find out what. Leave your suggestions in the comments if you watch this far to the end. Thumbs up on that. I'm Attack Slug. Thanks for watching. More videos on this channel. I don't know what they're gonna be, but more videos on this channel. See you next time. And I'm out.